gente en inglés.
First question, what was the game plan and what went wrong in there?
It was just a tough fight, you know. It wasn't my night. We came with a game plan, we came fit, we came ready, we came with a couple of different, you know, things that we'd worked on in the gym. Sparring had gone well. You know, just our like his head shots, despite what my face looks like, his head shots were not the hardest shots that I've ever been hit with. You know, his non-stop action, and it were the body shots. There were one in particular. It was chipping away, and I thought I could check these off, and he caught me with one up the middle, right in the solar plexus, and that was the one that just sapped it right and drained me, and I tried to land a couple back, but there were nothing there. So, you know, I took my hat off to him. Respect, we came ready. I got a good team around me. You know, I respect their decision to pull me out because, you know, I was struggling a little bit.
Actually, obviously, you showed a lot of courage, a lot of heart. As a former champion, you face the best. How would you rate Zepeda now that you've been there? You know, 4 or 5 rounds?
What impressed me is his work rate. Like, you know, I've faced, you know, a lot of styles. I've faced similar people to him. It was just, you know, it come down to it. It's boxing. I could have, you know, unfortunately, I could have caught him with one, but he caught me with one of them shots before I had a chance to do it to him.
Yeah, was there anything, you know, obviously you just fought, but was there anything different that you could have done differently if, you know, given an opportunity to face Zepeda?
Just him before he hit me. But yeah, I tried to create the space, and maybe there were times, you know, after 1 or 2 rounds, my corner was saying, you know, keep the space, keep him off to me, off to my left. I come round a bit, you know, maybe that was to do with Zepeda's feet. But yeah, just, you know, I come and I did my best, and I've come up short. You
do have obviously a great fan base. You know, they came out, they made this their noise presence. What do you tell those 5 fans who support you since then?
Honestly, I'm so grateful to my close team, my family, and everybody that's travelled over. They made that atmosphere. You know, they levelled the playing field with the atmosphere. They made the noise. And I really appreciate all their support.
Do you believe Zepeda is ready for the title shot?
Again, the division's full of stacked opponents. He's won tonight, so he gets his chance to fight for the title. But they're all tough fights. They're all 50-50 fights. You know, he's got as good a chance as any. But, you know, we'll see who he gets matched against next. But he's a good fighter, and I respect him and take my hat to him.
Maxi, you know, obviously you're a southpaw boxer, you had success with that style. How do you think, you know, Stevenson, who's also a southpaw like yourself, how would that fight look based on, you know, your experience with Zepeda tonight?
What, Zepeda Stevenson?
Yes.
It'd be good, you know. It'd be good to see if Shaka could keep the distance and keep him off him. You know, Zepeda has said from, obviously we've studied him a lot of his fights, they all go that way, sort of way. He comes forward relentlessly, so it'll be interesting to see him in with somebody like Shaka or Lomachenko or Haney.
Was there anything that impressed you about Zepeda that you didn't foresee coming into this fight?
We expected that. I just expected to be able to cope with it better at night, but, you know, as I say, it didn't go my way, you know, so it was what we expected, and it didn't go my way.
Is there anything underrated about it? Like, you know, that we can't see on the outside looking in, that you got to be in there?
No, we thought, like, you know, our landed shots, we knew we were going to be there to hit. Somebody who lets a lot of shots go is also vulnerable to taking shots, and his head was down that middle, and I landed on him, but, you know, that's where he's vulnerable.
Maxi, his work rate was obviously a lot. Is that maybe the highest work rate you've had to deal with in the ring like that?
Similarly, yeah, like probably who I faced coming forward non-stop. Yeah, you know, I've been in with similar guys, but it were quite accurate as well. You know, good up and down body and everything.
And Maxi, you know, in your opinion, what do you feel prompted the stoppage from your corner, and what were you feeling in there in those rounds against Zepeda?
I was hurt to body, you know. I was trying to make me seem small, and my corner know me so well. they know I can usually keep the distance, keep stepping off, and that's what they were imploring me to do. Step, keep making your send out to it and moving. But because I couldn't do that, you know, then they knew something was wrong.
When did you feel to the body?
What round were it stopped?
After the fourth.
After the fourth, yeah.
That was round 3. I started feeling them. The ones that everything got hit with first 2.
One more.
Yeah, I thought that were all right, but then round 3 started thingy, and then round 4 totally empty.
Maxi, what's the next for you? Obviously, the 135 stack with Talon. You know, obviously, even with everything on the way, kid off.
I'll have a rest.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like, you know, I've still got to give to the sport. I still feel good, so hopefully there's big fights out there. You know, I've shown I'm sort of at this level, so I only want big fights. So if they present themselves, my team can deliver them, I'll take the big fights.
Anyone?
Thank you.
Thank you, Max. Appreciate it. Thank you for coming out.